Hey everybody, and welcome back to Unbox Analysis. Today we are here to talk once again about portable power and how awesome it can be, especially when it comes from a company called Bluetti. Now, if you have seen my computer build, I will post a link down below. Whether you're gaming in the woods on a $10,000 computer like a normal person would, or getting your hair cut, Bluetti's got your back. Their power stations are fantastic, they last a long time, and they're super reliable. Then you have seen me use this to power a pair of hair clippers, a very powerful RTX 4080 gaming computer, my camera, and a few other things in the woods. Make sure to go check that video out if you haven't seen it. But on that note, I'm here to show you why this thing is awesome, so let's get into it. Alright, so in this video, I probably named this something along the lines of the Jackery Killer or the Jackery Replacement, because most people who look at things and want to buy things, they want the best bang for the buck. I think Bluetti is hitting that price point perfectly. So if you want to compare this to a Jackery, right? This is 800 watts, 716 amp hours. Now, if you want something similar, you're going to spend, I believe, $650 to $799 on a pretty similar priced unit. On top of that, the Bluetti does happen to have these go on sale quite often. Normally $499, currently on sale for $439.99 on Amazon. The prices will be down below. So price and quick comparison aside, let's hop in and see what we get in the box. So starting out, one of the more impressive parts to me is the quality and attention to detail they put into this charger. So this is going to be your fast charger. This is going to allow you to charge the unit from dead in about 4.5 to 5 hours. So if you take a look here, it's got a nice indicator light on the side. You have fan inlets here and the actual fan here. And then you have a 2-prong power input right here. This is a 25.2 volt, 8 amp charger. This is a nice charger. Coming up next in the box, you have this connector here. What this does, this connects to a bunch of different types of solar panels. Obviously, solar is going to be the way a lot of people charge these. Now, those are sold separate, but from all the reviews I've read, the quality of their solar panels is top notch. They use the newest technology in them, and they just work great. Coming up next, now, if you're driving a lot, use this thing a lot, work sites, camping, whatever it may be, this is also another option to charge it right here. You have your car lighter, 12 volt input. Now, this is not going to be the fastest way to charge this, but if you're not draining it dead every day, well, it's going to keep it topped up. Pretty nice addition right there. And then you have a slower charging method here. This is going to plug in at the house, 25 volt, 1.7 amps. Not a fast charger, but something good to keep it topped up if you don't want it sitting there dead and you're not sure when you're going to need to use it next. Jumping right to the next part. Here is the manual here. Now, if you scroll through the manual, it's going to show you all the different places where Bluetti sells from. Then it's going to give you the basics, the overviews. You can see here, 200 watt max input right there. And there's a lot of good information in here, not a lot of fluff, pretty right to the point. Then you have your contact and warranty card. Bluetti's warranty is 2 years, hassle-free. I haven't personally tested it, but I did check out a lot of reviews online. From what I can tell, it really is a hassle-free warranty. Super simple, right to the point, but it doesn't seem like a lot of people need to use it, which is definitely saying something good about the product. All right, now to get into the main unit and go over why this is my daily user whenever I need to use something like this. So we'll start right up top here. Right up top, you have a 15 watt wireless charger, along with a very nice, robust, and comfortable handle. Coming in right here, you're going to notice we have a light on the side. If we go ahead and click the light, it's going to come on. I'm going to block it so it doesn't blind out the camera here. It's actually pretty bright. So basically, the way it works is you turn on each section individually depending on what you're using. So if you want to use DC output, you only turn on the DC section. If you want to use AC, you can turn on both. Basically, whatever you need is what you're going to turn on. I believe that helps to preserve battery life quite a bit. Speaking of batteries, this is obviously the new Life PO4 batteries, 2,500 plus charge cycles all day long. Super nice. Now right here, you have a couple of different outputs here. You're going to see these right here. So starting on the left, you have two 100 watt USB Type-C PD 3.0s. You have two 5 volt 3 amp USB A's. You have your cigarette lighter attachment, so you can use all sorts of different things from your vehicles. You have a couple different outputs here. Now what these are for is you can actually buy basically like box expanders or storage boxes or different types of power that you can trickle from this into something else. So if you're solar charging this through the input here, now you notice the input, 12 to 28 volts, 200 watt max. Plug it in here, get the solar panels going, get everything charging at once. All right, coming on over here, you have the AC output. So the AC output, 100 to 120 volts, 800 watts. Now this is a 1400 watt peak. So it can run 800 watts sustained, no problem, but say you're pushing that limit, hitting some power tools. When you first turn on most power tools, they ramp up a lot higher than what they need to be, and that'll kick out a lot of things. This will handle up to 1400 watts just fine. Now, if you look right down here, this is one of the important things to note about these higher end products here, as opposed to the cheaper ones that you can get from China or Temu, pure sine wave. So if you're using an inverter from DC to AC and it's not pure sine wave, you really don't want to use it on anything expensive or complex. The power isn't as consistent and it can cause a lot of issues in higher end electronics. So always make sure to look for that, even if you're looking on the budget end. But at this price point, I would consider this the budget end. All right, so I just plugged in one of my other lights here. This is a 120 watt light for filming, just to show you guys what the readout on the screen will be. So as you can see right now, it's only pulling 11 watts, and it also shows the input and your total battery life. It's a very nice clear screen. It doesn't stay on all the time unless you want it to. You push the button to check, depending on the power that's being pulled. Pull that out. Should drop right down to 0 watts, just like it shows. The light on the front, super useful little attachment, and I like that they put it in the front and not on the side. You know, if it's dark and you want to plug some things in, a light on the side isn't going to do you a lot of good. So coming around to the side here, you can see there's a fan inlet. The fan inlet is going to help keep this thing cool. Now there is a warning I noticed inside of the packaging. Keep out of direct sunlight. Realistically, this is just to help keep things cool. You have this thing sitting in the hot sun all day. Any of these power boxes, it's not going to be great for them. So if you guys want to see me test and really push this thing to the limits, let me know what you want me to run with it. Also, I will be covering some of Bluetti's new features here at CES in January 2024. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see that. Until then, this has been my review of the Bluetti EB70S. Now, if you guys want me to check anything else out from Bluetti, post in the comments below. I can go on, I can order some stuff, we can get it tested. I love these portable power boxes, and you will see more on here. So thanks for stopping by. If you like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Whether you're gaming in the woods on a $10,000 computer like a normal person would, or getting your hair cut, Bluetti's got your back. Their power stations are fantastic, they last a long time, and they're super reliable. Oh, stop recording.